sir.
We are able to see three of you. I am able to see three of you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I can see now Abhyuday also.
Take form, sir.
Namaste, brothers and sisters. I'm sorry this video is for some reason not working. So I have to possibly talk like this without the video on. But I'm very happy that early in the morning, which is not typical for our undergraduate students to get up like this and be a part of this International Yoga Day. Yoga, as we all envisage, is something which is beyond simply certain physical exercises, which possibly we are going to practice today. And as long as we understand that, that the scope of yoga is much beyond that, it gives you a balance of mind, which is essential for anybody to have a good life where you live not only for you, but also for the people around you. And as we people always say, a growth should be an integral growth where you grow together with others who are around you. Such a growth is typically possible when you practice yoga, where you understand what you are and try to live up to what you truly are. Okay, if you say, I have come from this nature, and the nature's DNA is within you, and the nature is significantly different from the way we behave. Okay? For example, nature is always just and balanced, and something that is something that you need to inculcate. At the same time, it also makes you, as you practice yoga, you also start realizing that yoga makes you more and more, I would say, perfect in whatever you do. In fact, IIT Kharagpur's logo, if you see, it says Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. Okay, so that basically means every karma that you do, every job that you do, it gets sharpened with you. So that is something that I have at least seen in my life, that it helps me to take proper decisions, and not only take proper decisions, do everything with a feeling that you are a creation, which is an excellent creation from this world. And if you are excellent, everything that you do should be excellent. And that is something that you bring it out of your work. You will never do half-hearted jobs. That is something that I have felt it when I have taken up any job. I have seen that I never leave it in the middle or do a half-hearted attempt towards that. So this is something you will, as a professional, you will realize how yoga helps you in your own profession. I have seen amazing results of it. And at the same time, you will not get affected by the difficulties that are all there around you. I get a feeling that the whole day I'm floating. So that is something that yoga gives you. If you properly practice yoga with a feeling that that my ultimate goal is to reach that balance, rather than just get a physical fitness. If you stop your yoga with only physical fitness exercises, it gives you certain things, no doubt about it. It's also important, particularly in this current scenario. We all know how important is physical health. So we have all seen people around us, and sometimes people within our families getting affected by COVID, and we start realizing that yes, physical health is very important. But I would always put mental health to be much more important than simply physical. And that is something that yoga promises you, provided you practice it. Yoga is not a theory, yoga has to be practiced. By listening to 100 lectures, you don't become a yogi. By practicing, you become a yogi. So I urge all of you to take on this particular day, uh, feel the importance of yoga in your own life, and then transform yourself so that you can transform others. With those few words, thank you very much for this opportunity. I wish you all a great day, and I hope this particular day brings in the awareness of the true meaning of yoga, and then you practice it in its true sense. Thank you very much.
I am very, very happy to be here amidst you all who connect this session. I have no words to express my happiness. I wholeheartedly thank Director Sir, Tali Ma'am, and everybody for giving me this opportunity to be here and connect with you today. I am honored to be here. Thank you very much. Coming to the session, let's jump into the session very quickly. So, the agenda for today, it is very simple. So, it will be more of an awareness kind. Yes, we'll be doing some very basic asanas along with a round of sitting namaskara, and we'll also be doing one form of pranayama and continue by meditation, and then finishing up relaxation and concluding remarks. So, this is the agenda for today. Simple. So let's get started. So I will not be boring you all with a lot of lecture sort of things from my side. As we move along, the session will be touching upon what that particular topic is, how the particular topic is important to us, and how can we improve our techniques in that particular topic. So coming to the very, very basic, if you just dive deep down into yoga, you must all be you must all have gone through certain theories of yoga wherein you have different forms of yoga. So let's just talk about it very simply in a few words. So to name a few, we have something called bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, mantra yoga. You have another form of yoga, which is nothing but hatha yoga, which is nothing but it is hatha yoga is like you put it, it is actually taking you from your materialistic existence to something called where you can expand your consciousness. So yoga is just not doing exercise in a physical level. Where it is said that he feels like floating the entire day. So how does that achieve? So do you work? Meditation is not concentration. Meditation, when you do meditation in the right way, concentration is the result of it. So you don't sit and force your brain towards concentrating something. So there are certain basic things which we have in our mind through learning of certain scriptures or something. So we have formed certain impressions of that. Those things have to be cleared first in our mental level so that we understand what it is. So it is not at all difficult. I have many students whenever I conduct my regular classes at IIT Hyderabad. It's off for a few days now, but I'll be starting them soon. So we have my friends telling me, people who come and do yoga with me, telling me that it is very difficult to sit quiet without thinking anything for at least 5 minutes. Yes, it is difficult because you have your mind thinking all the time. So you have the thoughts coming. But then what actually happens when you're meditating the right way is the thoughts which are accumulated within yourself are leaving you. So mind is just like a gate. So imagine a gate. So whenever you want to enter this room, you will have to come through the gate. And whenever you want to leave the room, you will pass through the gate. So whenever the thoughts are leaving you, when you sit and meditate, they are actually leaving you, emptying you from within for you to, for your consciousness to spread. So you will the misconception of thinking that thoughts are something which come to you during meditation is wrong. That is a very basic mistake. So thoughts are leaving you, you should be happy about it. So when you sit and meditate, yes, thoughts are leaving you. You are thinking about your assignments, you're thinking about your job, you're not thinking. All the thoughts which have been accumulated within you are leaving you. You should be happy about it. We should thank God for that. So these are some of the concepts that we'll be catching up in between. So talking about Hatha Yoga. So you all must be aware of the Ashtanga yoga sadhana that they say. It starts from Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. So what is happening in the end? It starts with Yama. Yama, Niyama are nothing but the principles, the rules that you have to follow according to for your own self and for the welfare, for when you are living in a society. So I'm just putting them in a very simple words. So rules that you have to follow for your existence, the basic rules, those are Yama and Niyama. And then coming to Asana, you all know about asanas, yoga asanas. We do so many asanas. We start from the basic ones, goes to the intermediate level and goes to the extreme advanced levels. So these are your asanas. Coming to pranayama, we all sit and do these are nothing but your breathing techniques. So when you regulate your breathing, what happens is it sort of brings in a calmness to your mind. So that is your pranayama. Coming to pratyahara, pratyahara is a very deeper form of your breathing technique. And then coming to dhyana, dharana. Dharana is nothing sort of a bridge, wherein you are moving from the yogic, materialistic yogic thing to something related to your mind. So that is sort of a bridge, dharana. And then comes dhyana and samadhi. What is dhyana? Dhyana is nothing but meditation. Please remember, meditation is not concentration. Concentration is something that you get as a result of meditating the right way. And then comes to samadhi. Samadhi is nothing but when you are in tune. When you are in tune with yourself, when you are in tune with your inner self, when your consciousness understands that there is something much beyond this human existence. So that is samadhi. So all the yogis of the past who used to sit in do meditation or dhyana, in you must be we are all of younger age, so we may not be knowing about the big Maharishis and all, but you must be knowing a very simple idea that yes, you know about yogis sitting in somewhere Himalayas on the mountains and doing dhyana, right? So what are they doing it for? Why are they doing it for? They are all doing it to achieve this last stage of Ashtanga Yoga Sadhana, which is nothing but Samadhi. So that is something which is achieved with dhyana. So without dhyana, you will not be able to do this. You will not be able to reach this Samadhi. So there are, again, now talking to meditation techniques. There are various forms of meditation techniques available. So in that, we will be touching upon Raja Yoga meditation from the path of Raja Yoga. What is Raja Yoga? Raja Yoga is the highest form of yoga, the Hindu yoga. And then even in that, I have learned from my guru scriptures that there are many. So we only know about certain chakras in our body. So we'll be talking about chakras and how these things are related. I will also be talking about chakras during meditation. So I'll also be talking about what sort of technique that we will use today. So this is about the basic. Now let's talk about what are the do's and don'ts of yogic sadhana. So very simple. So this is nothing but when you start yoga, how you're supposed to be. The first one is the misconception that people have is they will do yoga, they will sweat, and then they will go take a bath and get. This is the first thing that they do, which is very wrong. Why it is wrong? Because when you do yoga, every cell in your body gets activated. And if you immediately go for a bath, what happens is your body has actually regulated itself completely. The temperature and all has been regulated when you do yoga for an hour of yoga, and then you go bath immediately, take a bath immediately. The temperature balance of your body is completely shaken. So you need to give good amount of time after yoga. Although you're sweating, yes, wipe off yourself and then take some time off. Give it at least a half an hour gap of time, and then you can take a bath. This is the first thing. The second thing, what about food? So people compare yoga to gymming. So what they think is, they say for when you go for a gym, they say you can have a banana 15 minutes before going to gym. You will feel very light and you will get the energy to do it. But it is not like that in yoga. In yoga, the more empty your stomach is, the more effectively you'll be able to do. So at least if you are thinking of having coffee or some drink, give a gap of 40 minutes, because if you drink so much and if you lift your legs up doing your sarvangasana, your water is going to come back to your throat, acidity, and all these things will happen. It will not happen immediately, my friends. If you keep doing it again and again, in a period of time, you will start getting them. And because of this, you will feel irritated, and there will be a point. I have friends who have gone this way, and then after a month or so, and they feel irritated, and they said, no, I have to regulate this and that. I will not do it. So these are some very small things. You may feel, why am I even talking about it? But these small things make a lot of difference. And then coming to eating food after yoga. So when to eat. For taking a bath itself, we are giving a gap of half an hour, minimum of half an hour. So eating something solid, 45 minutes of gap has to be given. So we used to have classes at IIT Hyderabad every day from 6:15 to 7:15 in the evening. So our dinner starts at 8 o'clock. Our dinner starts at 7 o'clock. So people are like hungry, waiting to eat food, but they all stop themselves. What they do is they just finish the class, go and sit in mess, have a good chat with everybody, and at 8 o'clock they eat food. So you will have to give in somewhere. You will have to put your effort somewhere. Just doing 1 hour of session and then thinking that you have done everything right is not correct. What you do before it and what you do immediately after it also matters. So these are some of the things. And then the last point, a very, very, very important point. Once you finish your yoga, for an hour, kindly clear your stomach, as in hit the washrooms, and you have to clear your bladder. The water which is being accumulated after an hour of yoga session is completely filled with toxins. That is, your body releases the unwanted toxins into your bladder, ready to be flushed out. So even if you don't feel like going, you will have to go and clear your bladder immediately after yoga class. So these are some of the 4 important points. No bath immediately after, give a gap of half an hour. If you are interested in taking a bath before, you can take a bath and start the class. So that is allowed. Second point, give a gap of 45 minutes to eat food after yoga. Third point, give a gap of at least half an hour to have any drink, half an hour to 40 minutes of gap to have any drink before yoga class. Keep your stomach as empty as possible. The last point, clear your bladders immediately after yoga class, because you want to flush out the toxins which are being accumulated. So these are the basic 4 points that we have to keep in mind whenever you follow a yoga routine. So these are some of the do's and don'ts that you will have to follow. Now, without much talking, let's start with the session. So I think I have some friends who will be performing yoga today with me. I request them to kindly switch on their videos, and let's start with very basic. A bit of warm up today. So whoever will be performing yoga, kindly switch on your videos and please follow them. So here we are. Initially, we'll be doing some very basic stretches. So let's just start with Kati Chakrasana. Hands in front of you. Keep your legs apart, a bit apart, not very much. The length between your legs should be equal to the length of your shoulders. And move your hands along. Keep them straight, parallel to the ground. And let's perform Kati Chakrasana. Moving towards the right, center, left, and center. Let's begin. Let's all move towards the right. Completely twist. Do not bend your hands. Back to the center. Let's move towards the left now. Completely twist. Back to the center. Let's continue along. 5 rounds of it. Let's move towards the right side again once. Completely right. Center. move towards the left. Center. Right once again. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Last round. Right. Center. Left. Center. Release your hands. That's perfect. So just move your hands towards left and right. Just release all tension out. Yes. Now let's do something for our legs. Legs together, and we'll be raising on our toes. Yes, and hands will go up. Take your hands up very slowly onto the top. Interlock your fingers and move your hand towards your palm should be facing the sky. Interlock your fingers, face your palm towards the sky. This is called Tadasana. Let's move our body completely onto our toes. Balance yourself on your toes and hold there. Look straight and hold. Normal breathing. Let's hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Release very slowly your body back to the floor. Release your hands from the top to the sides. Relax. Move your legs apart. Hands on your waist. Normal breathing and relax. So when you do some asanas in the standing position, you always relax in this way. So every position you have standing, sitting, lying on the back and lying on your stomach. So you have all these positions to do various asanas. So in each and every position, we have a technique to relax. So this is how you relax. Keeping your legs apart with your shoulder width, placing your hands on your hips and then normal breathing. Relax. Head straight. Now let's do a simple stretch. This is not an asana, it's a simple stretch just to warm us up to Surya Namaskar. Okay, so everybody take your right hands, make a fist out of your right hands, move your right hand towards the left, place your left hand over your right hand and push your right hand back. Push it back. Push and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Release. Now let's do the same with the left hand. Make a fist out of your left hand. Take your left hand towards the right. Place your right hand over your left elbow and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. Perfect. Place your left hand in front of you. Hold your fingers. Push your fingers back and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now just change the direction. Point your fingers towards the ground. Your same left hand. Fingers pointing towards the ground. Hold your fingers and push it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the same for our right hand. Place your right hand in front. Fingers pointing towards the sky. Hold your fingers and push it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The same way, point your right hand fingers towards the ground, hold your fingers and push it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Release your hands. Let's just rotate our shoulder bones over here. Place your hands completely on the, leave your hands completely towards the floor. And then do 1. Curl your shoulder. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do the opposite now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's great. Okay. So I guess we have warmed up for a round of Surya Namaskar. So we will, since we have less time with us, we will not be doing many rounds. So this is just an introduction to get you moving, to get you motivated for yoga. So we'll be doing 1 or a max of 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar. So let me just give a very brief. So everybody is relaxing, legs apart, hands on your waist. Yes. So just hear me out. So Surya Namaskar, it actually brings in more energy to your chakras. Yeah. So you must all be aware of the 7 chakras which is present in our body, on which we deliberately concentrate during Surya Namaskara. So here we are concentrating on your energy chakras. What are we trying to do is, when you concentrate and when you put in your breathing, when you concentrate all your energies and your breathing to that particular chakra, that chakra opens up, and all the benefits of the chakra is what your body gets. So you have certain chakras, like you have Ajna chakra, which is related to your mental plane. So when you concentrate and when you push your breathing towards that particular chakra, all the benefits of the chakra, which is nothing but thinking positive thoughts, all these things gets imbibed into your body. So when you keep repeatedly doing it, that is it becomes your lifestyle. So this is the very simple basic funda behind Surya Namaskara. So in this Surya Namaskara, all the 7 chakras are known to human existence here. We do not call we have 7 chakras starting from your region of your which is nothing but your Mooladhara, which is here. Okay, even below your stomach, which starts from here, and you have Sahasrara, which is on the tip of your head. So in Surya Namaskara, what they do is they just omit these 2. The first one, which is nothing but Mooladhara, and the last one, which is nothing but Sahasrara. These 2 are omitted, and the rest of 5 chakras are taken, and you concentrate on those particular chakras. So what are those 5 chakras? Starting from, you have 7 chakras, okay? Starting from Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Agnya, Vishuddha, Agnya, and Sahasrara. So you forget about Sahasrara, you forget about Mooladhara, and the rest of the 5 are Swadhisthana, which is nothing but your pelvic region. For women, you have your uterus in your pelvic region. So that is the Swadhisthana. But actually, seeing all your chakras are present on your spine. They're all there in your spine at certain locations. But to point them and to concentrate on that region when you're performing yoga is very difficult. So they have relaxed a bit. So what they say is, when you concentrate on your when they say concentrate on your Swadhisthana, you actually concentrate in your entire pelvic region. So when you concentrate in the entire area, that point is also getting included. So that is for our easiness. So you have Swadhisthana. Then just coming up, you have Manipura. Manipura is your stomach region. Anahata is nothing but your heart region. Vishuddha is nothing but your neck region. Agnya is nothing but your mind, where your brain is located. So these are the 5 chakras that we concentrate. So since not many of us may be knowing the chakra by names, I would just shout out saying that concentrate on pelvic region. So you are all supposed to look at your pelvic region. Concentrate on stomach region. Concentrate in your heart region. Concentrate in your neck region. Concentrate in your middle of your eyebrows. So this is where the chakra is. So this is how we'll be doing Surya Namaskar today. So when you're doing a particular pose, you have 12 poses. All put together forms a round of Surya Namaskara. So whenever you are doing these 12 poses, for each and every pose, you concentrate on your particular region. I will be guiding you. There's no need for you to worry about. Just be attentive to me and follow along. So let's start. Please have a look. This is just a demo. Please have a look. So the first, we start with first round of Surya Namaskara. Just have a look. For the first thing, I am having my foot together, hands folded in Namaste. Yes, you can all follow along with me. You may do a bit here and there. It's okay. The second round, let's all do it perfectly. So here we are. In this, we'll be concentrating in our heart region. So concentrate on your heart region. This is one. The next position. So I will be just positioning me towards the right. To please stand the way you are. For you to have a good visibility, I will be moving towards this side. Yes. The second round, take your hands forward. Hands forward. Take it up. Both hands up. Bend a bit back. Do not bend from your knees. Knees to be straight. Bend back. And concentrate in your neck region. This is position 2. Position 3. Bend completely forward towards the ground. Try to touch the floor with your hands. Concentrate in your stomach region. For position 4, place your hands right there. Place your hands right there. Keep your right leg back. Right leg back. And look up. Concentrate in the middle of your eyebrow. Fifth position, take your left leg back as well. This is called the mountain pose. Mountain pose, hands on the ground. Concentrate in your neck region. Position 6, this is the trickiest one. Place your knees on the floor. Knees on the floor. And just touch your chest and chin towards the body. Your stomach and your back would be hanging in the air. Only you'll be touching with your chest and chin. Position 7, push your body to the front and move to Bhujangasana. Look up. Concentrate in your pelvic region. Position 8. Get back to mountain pose. Position 9. Bring your right leg forward towards your hands. And look up. Position 10. Bring your left leg forward. Hands beside you once again. Concentrate in your stomach. Come up slowly. Position 11. Take your hands up. Bend back. Concentrate in your neck region. Position 12. Come forward. Slowly get your hands back to Namaste position, the first pose that we did. Concentrating in your heart region. So that completed one round of Surya Namaskar. Yes, so let's do the next round very quickly. Will not be investing much time. Very quickly. Let's start. Legs together, hands together. Position 1, heart region. Hands out. Pick them up. Bend back. Neck region. Slowly come to the ground. Position 3. Stomach. Kick your right leg back. Keep your hands on the floor. Look up. Middle of the eyebrows. Concentrate in the middle of the eyebrows. Take your left leg back. Mountain pose. Position 6. Place your knees on the floor. Chest and chin on the floor. Concentrate on your stomach. Position 7. Push your body forward. Get to Bhujangasana. Concentrate on your pelvic. Position 8. Back to mountain pose. Position 9. Right leg forward and look up. Position 10. Left leg forward as well. Position 11. Come up straight and back. Position 12. Come forward. Hands up the initial position in the Namaste. So this completed our Surya Namaskara. So because of very less time, we'll not be doing much more of Surya Namaskara. So this is just an introduction. Yes? So we are done. I hope you're all sweating as much as me. So yes, legs apart, hands on your waist and relax. Take deep breath. Deep breath. When you're here in the standing position or whenever you're relaxing, just try to keep your eyes closed. Look within yourself, what's happening in your body. Just have a look. Okay, so I basically move on to asanas actually in this place after Surya Namaskara. I actually plan my session accordingly. But today we'll be directly jumping to pranayama and then finishing up with meditation. So let's all sit. Please sit comfortably. You want to sit on a chair, you can. You want to sit on the floor in any pose that you would like to sit. You want to sit in Vajrasana, you want to sit in Padmasana, you want to sit in any pose, you're free to sit. So I'm using a small stool here. Please sit comfortably. Make yourself comfortable. The reason I say that you have to make yourself comfortable here is because if you are in an uncomfortable position and you try to do pranayama or meditation, your whole energy is going to go to that particular place where you are feeling uncomfortable. So if you are forcing yourself to sit in Vajrasana and you have leg ache, your legs aching or numbness, you will stop doing your pranayama, you will stop doing your meditation, and your concentration will be on your legs. So we don't want that to happen. So that's the reason. Just be comfortable wherever you are. So you must all be aware of various pranayamas available out there. Today, out of all that, we'll be practicing Anuloma Viloma, which is very easy since we are all not sitting on the floor. When you sit on the floor, Kapalbhati and the rest of the things becomes easier. But when you're sitting comfortably in your chair, the easiest form that you can do is your Anuloma Viloma. So let's all do Anuloma Viloma. So what is this? It's very simple. You have this two nadis in your, that is two main nerves, energy nerves in your nose. So in Anuloma Viloma, what you do is you breathe in from your one nostril, breathe out from the other, and then you repeat the cycle. Whichever nostril you have finished breathing out from, you again breathe in from that, breathe out from the other. So you have certain Surya Vedi, Chandra Vedi, all the sort of pranayamas which concentrate on one particular side of your nostril. But Anuloma Viloma balances everything. It concentrates on both and it practically calms you down. So whenever your mind is racing. So as on today, students are very much tensed for their assignments, for their future, for their career. We have so many things going on. We have competition, and we are in such an institute as an IIT. So you have so much of competition. You have these insecurities and everything. So whenever you are, whenever your mind is racing, just sit down on a chair, do this Anuloma Viloma 5 minutes, and then you see you are naturally calmed down. This, my dear friends, these things may seem very small and petty, but they really work. And I am talking this out of my own experience. It is not from a book, and I have not spoke about me. So my first yoga teacher was my mom. Whenever she used to do yoga, I used to. She's performing here. I'll just come here, and then she'll be doing it properly. I'll do some monkey sort of steps, and leave. I'll just come whenever I want. I will do something, and I will leave. So that is how yoga started with me when I was a small kid. So whatever I have learned is being passed on from my own personal experience and from my learnings from my surroundings. I have been under many able teachers who helped me learn the basics of yoga. So I'm very grateful for everybody of them. So every small thing matters. So let's without further talking about this topic, let's perform Anuloma Viloma. How to do this? You have many people telling that you have to close your nostril, just close your nostril, this finger, this finger. You're not bothered about that. Close your nostril with any finger you want, but perform that properly. Perform the breathing properly is what we are supposed to do in pranayama. I'm comfortable with closing the nostril with this finger and this finger, I can do it. With this, the other two fingers, yes. Any two fingers, whichever you're comfortable. So let's start. We'll start with the left nostril first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my right nostril with any one of the finger. I'm going to breathe in from my left nostril, hold the breath, and then close back my left nostril and breathe out from the right. I'm repeating again. Close your left. Let's all perform. Close your left. Close your right nostril. Breathe in from your left nostril in a complete breath. Close your left nostril and breathe out from the right. Now, wherever you are, just breathe back in from your right nostril. Close your right and breathe out from your left. This completes one cycle. Let's perform 10 rounds of it. One round is breathe in from left, breathe out from right, and breathe in from right, breathe out from left. This is one round. Let's all do at least 10 rounds of it. Have your own counts. Keep your eyes closed. So whenever you're doing pranayama, keep your eyes closed. Look within yourself. Wherever you want to look, just look within yourself. Feel relaxed. Whatever thoughts are playing in your mind, I already told in the beginning itself, they are not coming to you, they are leaving you. So be happy. Let whatever thought in the world come or go out of you, they are all leaving you. Just perform what you have to do. So take any of your two fingers. Let's begin. Keep your own counter for yourself. 10 rounds of Anuloma Viloma. Let's start. Once you're done, just observe your nose. You could find certain small vibrations that's happening in your nose. Just observe it. Keep your eyes closed. Normal breathing. Okay. Slowly open your eyes. Let's get into the last segment, which is meditation. Here, we've already told you, you're not concentrating your mind anywhere, not concentrating your brain anywhere, you're not imagining something. Don't do anything, just let your mind do, let it do whatever let it think about anything. You're not going to put a thread or put a rope on your mind and hold it somewhere, you're not concentrating. Don't force your mind on anything. So what else are we going to do in meditation? We're going to do is sit comfortably in whichever pose you wish to, and then just look at your heart. When I say look at your heart, it's so simply put. When I say look at this wall, you are looking at the entire wall, right? You're not concentrating about the mirror, you're not concentrating about this plant or the stick over here. You just have a look, a broader look. That is what you'll be having to do to your heart. Just have a look. Whatever. So whenever your brain is thinking about your assignments, your studies, whenever you remember that you're drifting away, just come back to your heart and have a look. Don't concentrate anywhere, don't imagine anything. Having a look. This is the first primary practice that we need to understand. It's not concentrate in meditation. Meditation will result in concentration. In your daily activities, when you're studying, you will find you're able to concentrate more when you practice meditation every day. That is the result, that is the outcome. You will not be doing that in your meditation. Yes? So when you don't concentrate in your meditation, it becomes very easier. Just try it out, my friends. Once study along with me. So this meditation is from Raja Yoga. So as I've already told you, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, there are many forms. So this particular meditation technique is from Raja Yoga, which is the highest form of yoga available in humankind. So here we have a look at our heart, and what do we think? So our eyes are moved towards here. Our ears and nose anyway, they'll be doing their work. What do we go into your mind? You know that your mind is drifting away here and there. Bring it back and have a look at your heart. And you give a supposition. You give a supposition that divine light. What is divine light? It is not the light of, it is not the candle light that you'll be seeing. Divine light is a light without luminosity, without any form. It is nothing. Just you have to feel that it is there. That's it. Don't imagine anything. Just give a supposition that divine light is present in my heart. That's it. Have a look at your heart. Give a supposition that divine light is present in my heart. Keep your eyes closed and be there. So whenever you feel that your mind is drifting away, bring it back. Whenever you realize that you are thinking about something, you're running behind something. When you realize that, Bring it back, have a look at your heart. Again, give the same supposition. Divine light is present in my heart, and that's it. You don't have to repeat this as a mantra. This is not a mantra. I'm telling all the pitfalls where we fall. Divine light is present in my heart is not a mantra. It is just a supposition, a feeling that divinity is there within me. That's it. You can say this, you can say this way, you can say any way you are comfortable with. Okay? So let's all start. Be very comfortable in any position you are sitting. People normally sit in chin mudra. So this is holding your index finger and thumb together and putting it this way. This is how they sit. This is actually practice when you're on the floor. Since I'm not on the floor, I'll be in a relaxed position. If you're sitting on the floor, keep yourselves in chin mudra. Legs folded together either in Tadasana or Vajrasana, whichever is comfortable to you. Let's close our eyes. Let's close our eyes. Look at our heart. Give us a position that divine light is present in my heart. Keep your eyes closed, normal breathing, just keep looking at your heart. Even fold your, interlock your fingers and put it in front of you. Let's begin today. Rub your palms against each other. Kindly rub your palms against each other. Generate enough heat. Generate enough heat and place them on your eyes. Let's do it once or twice. Rub your palms against each other. Place them on your eyes. Very slowly, if at all you wish to, open your eyes, else you can go into a complete sleeping position. This is called Shavasana, wherein your body is stretched out onto the body like a corpse. I will not be demonstrating it. Kindly follow my instructions along if you are interested in finishing up with Shavasana. Just relax your body completely onto the floor, hands apart, legs apart. Completely relax on the floor. Yes. Keep your hands apart, palms facing the sky, legs apart. Keep both your hands apart and your legs apart. Just feel free, normal breathing. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe in and breathe out. Imagine yourselves on top of a cloud. There in the sleeping position, imagine yourselves on top of a cloud. So your cloud is your vehicle. Drift away wherever you wish to. So drift away. Wherever the wind blows, you're drifting away. Feel the lightness in your body. Breathe in and breathe out. See how relaxed your body is. Slowly get back your consciousness. Be aware that you're doing yoga. Breathe in and breathe out. Wish to, you can continue to be in this position. Feel relaxed, maybe have a quick nap for 5 to 10 minutes. But that's it from my side for today. So for the rest of the people who would like to sit up, please turn towards your right side. Turn towards your right side and sit up. So what we did today is very a tiny bit in the ocean. So since it's Yoga Day, for everybody to be aware of what yoga is and how it benefits us and how it benefits students in particular is something that I wanted to be evident throughout the session. So I hope you all take this up as your lifestyle. Yoga is not something that you do for as an exercise. You get many benefits of yoga. I don't have to give a lecture on what yoga does and what it doesn't, how a particular asana you do. There are so many things that we can look into when you start doing yoga. So I urge you all sincerely to take up yoga as a lifestyle. So it should be something that you do first thing in the morning or the first thing after you finish your job. Something like that. It should be there to vibe in you. That's how yoga becomes part of your life. Try to enjoy yourself. As of now it's COVID, we're all doing it online. So try to enroll yourself in the basic yoga classes. Get started somewhere. Sitting on YouTube and trying to browse it, it doesn't work out because when you are late to a class, you know the importance of it and you are committed to it. Just enroll yourself. There are plenty of online classes available. Enroll yourself into a basic yoga class. Start somewhere, and yoga will take you. When you're sincere towards it, it will take you. It will show you the way. I'm a living example for that. It will show you the way. It will mold you. You will be greatly benefited in the mental plane. Students, I really urge you to take this up as a lifestyle and spread out the message of yoga, spread out the awareness of it to your friends, to be part of, to make yoga as their as a part of their lifestyle. So that's the concluding remarks from me. I hope you all enjoyed this. You got a taste of how a yoga session is, what a yoga session comprises of. Not touched on asanas at all. We've done some basic asanas, very mild asanas for warm up. Many things. There are many things. Uh, you just have to dive into it to know what I'm talking about. And with this, I conclude. I thank you all who are here on the call, and I also thank people who will be looking at this video at a later point of time on YouTube. Thank you very much. I have my sincere thanks to Yanshu, Vitali ma'am, Director Sir, for making me part of this beautiful event. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And over to you, Yanshu. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivanshu, and the entire team of Triple IT for taking up this assignment on such a short notice. And obviously, indeed, I think the thanks will not be sufficient to express our gratefulness to Sandhya to be available to us. And as she said, she is always available to us for IITH, and she is considered Triple IT to be part of it and given the same amount of affection. And it is always indeed a pleasure to listen to her, see her performing. And you will be I have to tell somebody to. I used to do yoga every like sometime back in my life, maybe a decade ago. It was a part of my lifestyle, but due to some change in some priority, it is not now. But I think whenever I do yoga now, it is because of you. So in future, if I have to tell somebody as my yoga gurus, I will not mind it saying that you are my yoga guru who every time motivate me to take it up. And as you said, it is. Indeed not required in present time to really explain or even enumerate the numerous benefit of yoga. And really I'm very helpful to you for those tips which you have given. Like, for example, I used to feel like, I don't know, I used to feel like my mind is not a calm, and I used to feel a lot of thoughts. But today, frankly, when you have given me this insight, it really doesn't matter what your mind thinks when you try to do meditation. And you will not believe there are so many thoughts running till the time I'm coming to this session in my mind. whether I close my eyes or open my eyes. But after you told me that, okay, it really doesn't matter. Basically, if it is something really you are thinking, it is basically leaving your this thing. And I'm sure many has already got benefited, maybe because of time, and they are maybe somehow missed the event. But I'm sure this is now going to be live on the YouTube channel of Triple IT, and Raichur and Triple IT. Raichur is somehow made little mark in the Triple IT network, though they are very young, thanks to the mentoring of IITH. So many people will understand much more from your tips, and they will be very benefiting. And even your entire aura was very pleasant. Those birds chirping in your background, I think it is your, because our is not that natural. And those green background, as I think the people say, the green is very soothing color. So, Miss, I can go on even say about all the good things which happened in this session, for even more than the session you have conducted. But to be on a closing remark, I'm really thankful to you to accept our invitation, despite I'm sure you will be having your professional busyness, because being a working day, and also like you take up initially you told that you want to perform yoga in a some way, and on our request you have toned it down to a beginner's level, and given the situation. So I'm really very thankful to you, and looking forward to your regular sessions, so that at really I would like it to be part of lifestyle, because I feel so this is something which is not to be avoided, and not only for a student. I think so you are not a student. I think so this should be there till your last breath with you. As you would have heard, and so many of you would have understood, the benefit of yoga, the meditation, is I think the one thing you have told is it make you a better performer. Whether you write your assignment, you think anything, even you perform your yoga itself, it make you a better performer in anything. So as a student, even as a homemaker, in your office in future, with your kids, with your siblings, with your family, you will become a better person with yoga. So as you say, there's a tagline for this time: yoga day is yoga for health. As a yoga for a perfect body and mind, you should have yoga, and to be a perfect human being, you should have a yoga. So age is nowhere, nothing is nowhere, and one small thing, it is always good to start a day early with the yoga. But in case you cannot find a day, I think so one time Sandhya only told me that, madam, if you're not able to join my session or something, it is there recorded in my drive, and you take it up anytime. So I understand sometime the life goes like your student life, your assignments are not planned and other thing. So like this Sunday has told, if nothing, I do accept if you have a yoga classes, some routine things still you do, but sometimes some life priority takes over. So please do not stop yoga because of that. Yoga is something, as I think the Vivanshu, you said that you people are taking place. So I'm thankful to Sandhya to at least bringing the change in the life of at least some 20, 30 people at least by today's session at this moment, who will be now practicing yoga because of your motivation and your like good aura which you have created for us. So very thankful to you, and be with us whenever it is possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. I'm really very thankful and very happy to be here. I don't know, I just feel very good to be amongst you all. I will be starting my regular classes to IIT very soon. I've also had a word with the field. So just a matter of time. I'll be starting the sessions very soon. Sometime in the evening, the way it used to work, it was previously. Maybe at that point of time, we could also intimate our IIIT Raichur people, students who are interested, may take up those sessions as well. So it would be something, a jolly time. Like you will have your friends joining the session from ITH to IIT. So we are all there in it together. You will not feel the monotonous. You will not feel that you're going for an exercise or something like that. You're all there together. So let's just a bit of time, and I'll be starting the session soon, and I will intimate everybody of the same. And I'm very thankful to be here again once again. Thank you for making me a part of this. Thank you for making and Mitali ma'am, you have given me the status of your guru, and I have no words. I am not that a big
No,
person here.
actually, I tell that to Vivanshu also. See, I have a one thing in my life. Whosoever teach me anything, irrespective of whatever it is, I give them that title. So obviously, this yoga, I think whenever I'm performing, I think after decade in my life is your sessions only. So there is, as I told you, indeed nothing. And the guru's position is always is prestigious because see that is a person who brings change in your life. So at least I'm not sure whether I will performing it tomorrow or not. Every even I got a yoga mat also. Okay, but it is being used as a maybe playmate for my son. But I'll see that maybe your today's session maybe will be there for some like it will be like a food for thought for Sundays. And there's a reason I was very happy you said you are starting your session soon. So maybe at least even if weekly I eat your dose of yoga, I will at least something benefit will happen to my body and mind rather than not having anything. So it's always, as people say, this something is always better than nothing. So look forward to it.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you all. A big clap to everybody who performed as well. Although it's a bit I know for beginner level for people who are in touch with me for the first time, it will be difficult to understand things because at ITH my friends are aware of my style because we have connected regularly. It's only after Corona that we moved on to online. But here at IIIT Raichur, it's the first time. You were all patient in doing the same along with me. So a big clap for all of you. Thank you. Thank you for making this happen and thank you for recognizing yoga. Um, yes. So, yeah.
Have a
Happy
good day.
International Day of
Stay
Yoga to
healthy, stay
everybody.
safe.
Yes. Stay healthy, stay safe.